Hello beautiful people, welcome to the channel This Time with Christ. My name is Bitumelo Tumisontashe. Welcome to the channel. If this is your very first time tuning in, welcome to the family. The channel is all about encouraging each other, sharing vital information, and just showcasing life as an ESL teacher in South Korea. But for this video, I'm currently visiting at home in South Africa, loving home, enjoying being at home. So please stay tuned for vlogs of just me having fun at home. And I'm counting down actually to moving back to South Korea. But for today's video, I am sharing something exciting, something I've never shared before. And if you're looking to, I am not really into teaching and I would love to stay in South Korea. I would love to further my studies, but I do not have the finances to do so, right? This is the video for you. We are sharing about a scholarship that enables you to further your studies, whether undergraduate or postgraduate, and the scholarship is fully funded. So if this sounds like something that you are intrigued about, stay tuned as I'll be sharing information about it. Let's get into the video. Without wasting further time, let's get into the scholarship. So I'll be looking down on my notes so that I make sure I do not miss any vital information. So first things first, what is the name of this scholarship? So the name of the scholarship is known as the GKS. So that is the Global Korean Scholarship. So what is the mandate as well of the scholarship? So this is a first things fully funded program, right? So it is sponsored by the Korean government to enable or to help students who are non-Korean citizens to come and learn and further their studies in South Korea. If you are African, South African, Nigerian, Ugandan, whatever, Cameroonian, this is the scholarship for you. This scholarship mainly supports those who want to pursue their undergraduate, master's, and doctoral degrees, right? But in South Korea. So if you're saying I want to be at home and pursue my career pursue my studies rather at UJ, at Rhodes, no, this is not the scholarship for you. You need to relocate to South Korea for the duration of your studies. Okay. Secondly, let's look at what are the benefits, right? So firstly, it is what a fully tuition covered scholarship. So you do not need to worry about your tuition fees, right? It is fully funded. And for those who are undergraduate, you would have to do what? If it is required, it's an option, right? You would have to undergo 1 year of Korean. So this is also a benefit. I'm just like getting the opportunity to learn Korean like at a school setting. That is just amazing. So you have the opportunity as well to learn Korean for 1 year. I, as a person who's been in South Korea for 2 years, I tried learning Korean on my own. I've downloaded all the apps, I've got all the books, but honey, it is not working. It is not happening for me. So I think if I was at a school, I would definitely go for it. And then also, just like ESL programs, right? They do offer a round trip airfare, so you don't need to also worry about your flights. They cover your medical insurances, and then you also have your monthly living allowances. So monthly living allowances is approximately around 600,000 won. I will leave how much that is in rent. So one important thing that you need to note before I go any further onto this video is that the applications are currently open, right? They are to close on the 30th of April 2026. Okay, so if you are sitting here and you're thinking, no, I need to move to South Korea, you need to be mindful that you need to prepare your papers real quick, because April 30th, that is the deadline. So let's go on into the video. What are the requirements, right? What are the requirements? The first requirement is that you need not to hold Korean citizenship. So if you hold Korean citizenship, you do not qualify for this program. So you need to be non-Korean. So you need to be like African. You don't have any ties. You don't have anything, any form of visa that is linking you to becoming a citizen here there in South Korea. Let's jump into what are the basic requirements, right? So number one, you need to hold a non-Korean citizenship. If you have that, unfortunately, you do not qualify for this scholarship or for this program. So you need to be a non-Korean. So you have to be an African, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video. You can be a South African, you can be you can be from Kenya and all that, right? But you need not to hold a Korean citizenship. Secondly, because it is a scholarship, right, you need to make sure that your results are really strong, right? You need to have a strong academic result. If you are an undergraduate, you need to be aiming at your 80% average, right? And as well for your master's and your doctoral degrees purposes, you need to hold an average of 80%. Average. Average 80%. So here we're not playing. If you're giving it bare minimum at school and you're getting your 40s, your 50s, and you're good with that, this is not the scholarship for you. I'll be blunt about it. This is not for you. I know God qualifies the unqualified, but this one needs you to have your 80% average. Thirdly, let's talk about age, right? So generally, if you are pursuing an undergraduate degree, you need to be under the ages of 25 years old. For postgraduate purposes, which is your master's and your doctoral degrees, you need to be under the ages of 40 years old. So if you are 32 years old and you are pursuing your master's or your PhD, you can apply for the scholarship program. What are the documents required? You need to have your application form, which you can get from the website, right, from the scholarship website. Secondly, you need recommendation letters, you need your medical certificates, you need your passport, you need your citizenship certificates, right? So all those papers that are required specifically for your country, you need to go into the website, translate the website from Korean to English, and then go through what is required from you as a South African, as a Nigerian, etc. Lastly, how does one apply? Does one apply online or what? So you need to submit your application at the Korean embassy of your country. So in South Africa, you would go to the Korean embassy there and apply for this scholarship program. So that's it, guys, for today's video. If you're looking to furthering your studies, whether undergraduate or postgraduate, this is an opportunity for you not to only live in South Korea, but to further your studies, and who knows, you might also get a job there. So let's move with faith, move in boldness, take the leap of faith, use the resources that we have to apply for these opportunities. Some of these vital information, we don't just come across it just to know about it, but let us be executors, let us be people who are doers. You know, the word of God says faith, it is seen by action, right? So faith without action is just dead. So you just knowing the information and doing nothing about it, it is dead, it is null and void. It seems it's the same as not having the information. So let us not be people who are knowledgeable but fail to act. Let us be knowledgeable, let us act on the knowledge that we have been given, and let us move in faith, right? At the end of the day, what do we have to lose? If this door, we knock at it and it does not open, what do we have to lose? We lose nothing, but there's so much regret in saying that there was an opportunity that I did not use. Let us not be the ones who said, I had of this opportunity and I did nothing of it. The word of God says again that time and chance overtakes them all. It is not the strong that win the race. It is not the fast that win the race. I am paraphrasing right here, right now. It is not that, but time and chance overtakes them all. So we are all given opportunities. What we do with the opportunity is entirely up to us. So let us use this opportunity wisely and move by faith. See you in the next video. The next video is definitely a vlog. I'll be still enjoying home, loving the food, enjoying time with my family members, and soon to move to South Korea. I'm also excited about that. If you have any questions about life in South Korea, teaching in South Korea, mainly at the Hagwon, feel free to reach out to me on my social platforms, on TikTok, on Instagram, or here on YouTube. Stay blessed, and I'll see you on the next video. My name is Vidumelo Dumisontashe. Bye.